I'm Elma Conway. I have been at Excel as an administrator for 20 years. It's the people. I'm proud to say that Excel has employees from the managers down to a cook, to a housekeeper who had been here for a long time. For instance, my cook has been here for 40 years. I truly believe it's the culture. Um, and even myself, I have the opportunity to work somewhere else. However, I cannot leave the people. I can truly say that their heart belongs here. When you drag your feet coming to work, and that's not how it is at Excel. And I can say that personally because I love coming to work. I can't retire yet. I love to continue to work because of the people I work with. Regardless of what title you have, if they ask for help, you go there and you roll your sleeves and you help them. If someone tells you, we're short today, we need help, the best thing that you can do is tell them or ask them, what help do you need? Because if it is just passing trays or distributing waters to the resident, distributing their water pitchers, anyone can do that. When employees have an issue, we have a little discussion about that to reach out to that employee to kind of just find out ways on how we can reach out to that employee to help that employee. As simple as, hey, how you doing today? Is today a better day for you? People would like to help each other because they know that from top to bottom, everybody's willing to help everybody. Keeping the building clean, keeping the employees happy, regardless of where the building is located. People will be motivated to come. Patients will be motivated to come if they feel welcome. And that's the comment that we're getting from the community. We chose your building because when we walk into your door, we feel welcome. They're saying that in other buildings that we walked in, there was no height and people seem stressed. We walk into your building and people are laughing, employees are happy. That means if they're happy, they can take care of our parents happily. And that's what they're looking for. I think in 2020 was the hardest part of my career when COVID hit. No, there was no guidelines similar to what we have now. You just have to work with what you have. We truly rolled our sleeves. It doesn't matter again if you're the marketing director, if you're the administrator, everybody roll their sleeves to show the line staff that we can do this together. If we stick together, we can do this. And I think this is what's different about Excel. We involve people. We involve employees. When we have to make a decision on something, it doesn't just coming from the leadership team. We would involve CNAs, we would involve representative from the kitchen, from rehab to see what do you think about this. I feel that we were able to transition very smoothly to Sanmar because of the support that Sanmar has, especially the leaders at Sanmar now. I have great support from our Senior Vice President of Operation. I am really happy to see the changes that are happening at Sanmar. If you find the right DON, somebody who can support the whole team, not just nursing, it's like, A++. We communicate every day, and even after office hours. We communicate on weekend because there's no weekend and there's no stopping on admission.
Even till midnight?
Even midnight when it's needed. As an administrator, I love to teach and I love to share financial information or financial results to the Director of Nursing. And that has been my practice. If we're doing well, I always believe that if the Director of Nursing knows the end result of her hard work, there'll be more motivation. The majority of the times, people don't understand why are we doing things. So to make a long story short, the secret sauce is also including making the Director of Nursing understand why are we doing what we're doing. So for the new administrators coming in or wanting to be an administrator, there's really no secret. It's really knowing your employees. It's really recognizing them, knowing a little bit about them and their struggles, and knowing your residents individually. If you know each and every resident by their first name, you are in the A game. This is not a perfect facility, but everybody, I can tell, you work so hard every day. That makes us close to perfect. Not perfect, but we're getting there.
They need to do testing today, right?
My name is Whitney
So I'm gonna do an
Kwok,
announcement
and I've
on
had the
the
pleasure of joining Sunmar as well as serving as the administrator for Sierra View Care Center since the fall of 2018. I look forward to going to Sierra View Care Center every single day because I know at the end of that day, me and my team will always be one step closer to the vision that we have for Sierra View Care Center in our community.
I also wanted to make sure that this was a place where people wanted to work. So one of the things was knowing all my employees by name. I know all 130 employees by name, and it's just, I had to work at it. Because to trust and lead a team, to ask them to do things, especially in these last 2.5 years of COVID, I had to know them. And I can't know them if I don't know their name. And so whether I'm walking through the dock shift, or I'm walking through housekeeping, or I'm doing a walk through the kitchen, I don't like to just say, how's it going, good morning. I like to say, how's it going, good morning. Romelia, good morning, Cynthia, good morning, Roberto. And I had this theme from the very first in-service that I did with them 4 years ago. I said, you're either part of two parts of groups of people. One is you feel proud enough to work here that you would have your mom or dad here. Or two, if you didn't, you're part of the solution and you'll make it a facility where you'll feel comfortable with your mom or dad. We don't work at a grocery store. We don't work at a library. We don't work at an amusement park. We work at a place where we affect people's lives.
More recently, I've been asked, how did you survive the pandemic? And I can honestly say I have never, ever been part of a team that has worked as hard, been as loyal, and been as resilient as the team that I worked at with Sierra View Care Center. We were just all rolling up our sleeves. And the number one thing that we did together was we always made sure that we were not even considering abandoning the residents. They were our number one priority.
What I appreciate about Marion is she's always teaching me about things that I can learn and continue to learn. And she's very supportive for me on non-clinical things, and she fills in for me when I'm not here. We always try to celebrate and bring the culture of the facility with us, not just in the managers, not just between Marion and me, but we try to have that resonate with everybody. Clinical, housekeeping, rehab, dietary, activities.
Whitney is, I can say, an amazing one, amazing guy. Okay. I clearly recall Mr. Whitney, our administrator, walking through the facility at the middle of the night to help us, do the room changes, pushing beds, and that sort of leadership is the reason why here at Sierra View we work as a team. I've been to different facilities, but they're not gonna find it, anywhere except in Sierra View.